Hi parents, I think we can talk about the whole week in one video tonight. So I'm going to be telling you about the activities for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week. As you know, we had yesterday off for Memorial Day, and then we don't have any new content on Fridays. One of the main things to look for this week is our Zoom meeting is scheduled for 12:30 on Wednesday, the 27th. I know that that's kind of a little bit early in the day, but by doing that, we were able to get the naturalist, Miss Brenda from the Sterling Heights Nature Center, to come on with us, and she's going to be sharing with us about turtles in Michigan and sharing, I believe, some of her little creatures with us. So that will be our, if you want to call it, field trip. But at least it's something that the kids can be informed about, so that if you guys get to visit the Nature Center this summer, they might feel a little bit connected to that. Secondly, the boom cards are still something I'm pushing for the children to try out. I did put the link in each of the folders this week, so hopefully those will be accessible to you, and hopefully they'll still be working. As of tonight, when I tried it out, those seem to be working quite well. Okay, so this week for both Connect Ed and Think Central, I didn't assign specific content for the children to do, but for especially, I think there's about 5 of you who are really consistently going into Think Central and using those in Connect Ed. You can go on any of the parts you want with that, and they should all be accessible to you. We've actually covered all the lessons throughout the year in math, and then on Connect Ed, we're at the end, and you can actually access any of this week's stories from the library there. Okay, so that part isn't new, but in the English Language Arts folder this week, we're working on we're working on the words does and come, and you will find some activities or some worksheets for those words, as well as practicing for the entire alphabet, A through Z, and then you'll find some different video clips with activities to do that you can print if you care to. For math, our lessons this week are based on stories that reinforce some of our math topics throughout the year. Science this week is probably where you're going to find the most content. We have one of those little thinker series, and this week it is on pushes and pulls, which I think the kids will find kind of fun because it's different than what we've been focusing on, so a little change. Please do not feel overwhelmed by the amount of content in that file. Choose what works for you. As with everything on our website, I want you to have lots of choices, but I don't want you to feel under pressure to try to do everything. In social studies, a topic I really enjoy teaching and miss getting to do with the kids this year is celebrating Memorial Day. The kids will probably have a little bit better idea of what that is, being that they've already experienced it this weekend, and there are some patriotic songs and activities. I do want you to notice that for 2 of the songs, My Country 'Tis of Thee and America the Beautiful, there's a file that you can download little readers. So that's a great way for you to integrate the social studies into their reading by printing those off and having them practice reading those songs. They can become more fluent by doing that. All right, in addition to that, I think that about winds it up. Next week, we're going to be focusing on what your child should know at the end of kindergarten, and then finally some ideas the next week for activities throughout the summer. All right, boys or parents, if I need to add something later this week, I will, but other than that, you probably just have to watch one video on the content for this week. All right, thanks for working with the kids, and take care.